Hey there, welcome back everybody. Well, you've heard it before, I'm bored. There's nothing to do. Well, you know what? Why not bring the kids into the kitchen with you? Teach them how to cook, start early, teach them how to measure and crack eggs and whisk. And before you know it, they're going to be little chefs. And later we're going to go shopping for some fun stuff to get them excited about coming into the kitchen, their own little gadgets and aprons and things like that. But first, why not make some fun pudding pops with the kids this summer? Our happy cookie lady, Christine, who always is making great treats for us and has bunches of grandkids, came up with a great recipe for homemade pudding pops. They're really easy and really cool, fun treat for the summer. Take a look. Hey there, we're looking for a fun treat to make with the kids this summer, something that they'll just gobble up on a hot day. Well, we've got them for you today. Christine, our happy cookie lady, is going to show us how to make homemade pudding pops. Hi, Christine.
Good morning.
I remember actually when I was a kid, I used to gobble these up. I used to buy them right at the grocery store, and now I know I don't know if they still make them or they're just hard to find.
I think they do. I think they go pretty fast out of the stores. So.
Okay, well maybe that's the deal. But you can make them at home. It's a fun activity to do with the kids, you know, keep them busy.
And you can control what's in them.
That's a great idea.
You know, if you want to use the fat-free milk or sugar-free pudding or whatever, you can control what goes into them. So
we're going to use chocolate, which was always my favorite kind of pudding prop growing up. So basically, and this is sugar-free.
And it's instant. For a serving size.
Okay. All right. And then some milk. Make it according to package directions?
Okay. Yeah, mix it for about 2 minutes.
Okay, so I'll be working on that over there. Okay. Tell me what you got going on.
Well, the recipe calls for 6 crushed Oreos.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I didn't want the temptation of having a box of Oreos in my house, so I happened to have some of the Oreo crumbs for doing the chocolate crust.
Sure.
And so I used about 2/3 of a cup of that, and that'll save you some time. Unless you have Oreos in the house, then go ahead and crush them in the bag with the rolling pin. That's
excellent. Are these going to kind of get dipped in those? Is that how it's going to work?
It's going to, yeah, this is going to get dumped in the pudding when it's done. Okay. And now what I found, it said to put them into paper cups, and I found these nice 5-ounce size, which are about the perfect size of 5-ounce Dixie cups. A lot of the bathroom ones are like a 3-ounce. And those are just a little bit too small.
So these are perfect, and the kids will love them. They got their favorite Sesame Street characters right on them.
And kids always like it when their favorite guys are on them.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so how are we doing here?
Doing pretty good.
Do we need it to be thick or not really?
We need it to be pretty much done, but I don't know if your arm can take that for 2 whole minutes.
Where is the electric mixer? Okay,
that really doesn't speed up the process for these, believe it or not. Okay, that's been mixed for 2 full minutes.
Okay.
Okay, we've got a 1/2 cup of Cool Whip.
Oh, okay, we're going to fold that in.
And you can control, you know, if you want the light. I just wouldn't do it with the fat-free. And then the crumbs, the Oreo crumbs, or crushed Oreos.
These pudding pops are getting better all the time.
This is a cookies and cream one.
Oh, okay. Yum. But you can do these in so many different flavors, and just, you know, like I said, get the kids in the kitchen this summer.
They'd have fun doing this.
Yeah, you know, teach them how to measure. We measured the milk there and mix with our hands, and, you know, I always say if you start them out making treats in the kitchen, then the next thing you know, when you're making, you know, a casserole or something like that, they'll be pulling a chair up, you know, and if you don't teach them to cook, they're not going to know how.
Kids love to help in the kitchen. It might make you a little bit of mess the first few go-arounds, but you know what? They'll learn so much from it, it's worth the mess.
I know it. You know what? Spills and drips, that you can just clean them up, not a big deal. All right, so that looks really good.
Now we're going to divide that up amongst the cups.
Okay, let me get a spoon.
Yeah, spoon.
You know what I have? I even have, this would probably work great, is little ice cream scooper. How about that?
Wonderful.
Less mess. So we're gonna
divide it up between 8 or 9 cups.
Couple like dollops. Does that look good?
Yeah. And you can either use, if you have the popsicle sticks, you can use those, or if you don't have those, you can use plastic spoons.
Oh, great idea. And then you can save those too. You know, when kids eat their popsicles, don't throw the stick away. Yeah.
Or they do come, like if you buy caramels for making things, they're usually some of those. That's how I got these, was from boxes of caramels for doing different cookies. And what you're going to do is you can put them in the freezer for about 5 hours.
Okay. And they set right up? Now we've got some already frozen.
Some already frozen. Now, normally to get them out of the cup, I found that just holding my body heat to the cup helps loosen them up. We'll see if my hands are warm enough today. Yep. These have been sitting out for a little bit, so they're a little bit easier.
Or in a little bit of hot water?
Or you can dump in a little bit of hot water like a Jell-O mold.
Kind of dip it in there, and they're yum and creamy, and you know what's in it, and the kids help make them. How fun are these?
To you.
You too. We're going to enjoy our pudding pops. And by the way, you can find the recipe on our website. Thanks, Christine. These are adorable. Up next, we're going shopping for some kid-friendly cooking gadgets. It'll make